Chapter 35, Section 2. Nations have had a hard time setting up democracy in Africa because of colonial rule. European powers drew up borders in Africa that paid no attention to ethnic groupings. They put people who disliked each other in the same area, causing conflict. Also, they never developed the economies of their colonies. Most of the colonies lacked a middle class or skilled workers. Both are needed for a strong democracy. When Britain and France gave their African colonies independence, they gave them democratic governments. Soon, though, problems arose between rival groups. Nigeria is an example of this. In 1960, it became independent from Britain, but conflict broke out in just a few years. The people of one ethnic group tried to break away from Nigeria, but lost in a 3-year civil war. After a period of military rule, Nigeria finally got an elected government. Army officers said the government was corrupt, though, and overthrew it. Once in power, they treated the people from other ethnic groups harshly. They allowed elections in 1993, but did not accept the results. In 1999, Nigerians elected their first civil president in 20 years, Olusegun Obasanjo. He was re-elected in 2003. In South Africa, the conflict was between races. A white minority ruled a black majority. In 1948, they put into place a policy called apartheid, the strict separation of blacks and whites. Black South Africans were denied many basic rights. Some joined together in a group called the African National Congress, or ANC, to fight for their rights. The government cracked down, putting many ANC leaders in prison. By the late 1980s, several riots had taken place, as blacks angrily struck back at the system. Also, many nations would not buy goods produced in South Africa. They hoped to persuade the government to end apartheid. In 1990, the new president, F.W. de Klerk, took the step. He made the ANC legal and released ANC leader Nelson Mandela from prison. Parliament passed a law ending apartheid. In April 1994, all South Africans, even blacks, were able to vote in an election for a new leader. The ANC and Mandela won easily. In 1996, the new government approved a new constitution. It gave equal rights to all South Africans. In 1999, the ANC official Thabo Mbeki won election as president.